And welcome back, guys, to Skyrim. How's everyone doing today? You're doing amazing. You're doing good. Good. Yes. Nice. Cool. Like it. I like it a lot. Yes. So welcome back to Skyrim Legendary Edition. Hopefully 0 deaths. I'd like to try and repeat that amazing performance from my last 309 episodes. Yes, it would be kind of nice. Yes, that would actually be kind of nice. Have I? No. Hold on. I thought I did. No. Is that better? Hold on. No. Hopefully that's a bit better. Hopefully. Just adjusted my audio volume because I think apparently it was too loud. It's just way too loud. But anyway, we are going to go making some stuff now. We're going to go making some iron daggers because I need to make an iron dagger apparently. I do. And there we go. There's the iron dagger.
Reminds me when I first started smithing.
Yes. There you go.
Iron or steel is what you need. Leave that fancy elven stuff to the elves.
I hate when he does this.
It's from. We didn't pay.
Pomo.
Dragging.
It's always nice to have a sandwich right after you
Evil
record after you've eaten the sandwich.
Lords have always supported the Empire. And the
Yeah, I don't like it when he does
this
this. I really wish that this wasn't a thing.
So far, I don't. But I've no doubt he'll.
Yeah,
That
it's just
doesn't
fucking so
mean I
stupid.
Crawl when you get to Whiterun. Like I said.
Oh shit. Didn't mean to do that. Anyway, moving on. Right, here's the iron dagger that you wanted.
Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up?
Sure.
Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there.
Yes. Yeah, I'm moving slowly, if you don't mind. So this is going to be obviously interesting anyway, because I was like, well, I'm obviously starting again. Now, obviously keep in mind, you know, when I last played this, which was, you know, okay, it was the first of this year. It was actually the 1st of January when I actually uploaded my final episode.
Whatever you need. Buy Ysmir if it's simple and strong.
Yep.
This looks good. You put time into your blades. They'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping?
Yes.
How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack.
Uh-huh. So,
Aye.
the thing is, I'm used to being already done. That's the thing. I'm already used to my character already having, you know, everything, you know? And it's been a long time. Well, you could obviously put aside, you know, times when I've had a bit of a personal playthrough on my PlayStation 3. Yeah, you could probably say that. But I've not actually stuck to it to the point where I've become good again. You know, was she talking to him? I think she was going to go talk to him. Yeah, so I've not actually stuck to it into the point where I've then, you know, grinded my ass off until I got 100% on everything, like I did in the main series, in like my original series. Stuck to it until I got 100% on everything, and then like did all my enchanting and all that lot. Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Is what you need. Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps, fittings, that kind of thing.
Yes.
Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need.
Okay. And hide helmet. Heidi, 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 hoo. And there we go. Yeah, we're good. Can't wait to get all this fucking overcompensation off my ass. There you go.
I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate.
I thought your daughter was doing that.
Let's improve the fit.
Yes.
Take this leather to the workbench over there.
Yes.
Aye.
I cannot wait to settle this crap off from you. I mean, me to you. Yes. There you go. There you go.
I could. You the sneaky type? Got some nice dag. You have talent.
Thank you.
Keep working at your craft, and you'll be a fine smith one day.
I'll be a woolsmith one day.
Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you'll remember me when you're making Skyforged steel.
Now, that armor and that dagger would be really useful if I was playing on Adept.
Take a look.
But I'm not. I'm playing on Legendary. That weapon and that helmet and dagger would be shite. It would be absolutely shite. It'd be garbage. I don't want it. Go away. Take it away from me. So you can still, you can have this, you can have my bows, you can have all of this. Obviously, that's still a thing. I'm not too sure if that's still a thing. Selling it individually will help you get your speech up quicker. I do remember that was a thing. So like I said, there's going to be a lot of differences. I know you're probably thinking, but you could have, like, you know, made all of your weapons fine. So you could have used all the iron that you had to make your weapons fine, which would have helped to increase your smithing. True, but there is other ways that I can, you know, better than that. Thing is, iron daggers used to be the thing. Iron daggers, once upon a time, was the thing on the Legendary Edition. But for me now, what I found that helps get your smithing up a lot quicker is making dwarven shields. Making dwarven shields is by far, I feel, the better. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, why are you selling all your armor? Why are you selling all of this? Well, mostly because, well, I'm on Legendary. Got a speech up. Yeah, mostly because I am on Legendary difficulty. Are you forgetting that? Which basically means, right, which pretty much means that no matter what I'm wearing, it's shit. I might as well just go around butt naked. Because, you know, and also the cool thing about being friends with him is that you get to have all these steel ingots all for free. If you was to join the Stormcloaks, you basically get to speak to them over there. I can't think of his name, but whatever. But yeah, don't take any of these because he'll be pissed at you.
You looking for a new blade?
No, I'm good right now. I'm good. So, what I like to probably tend to do right here.
Fangor thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
So, pretty much with him, again, I'm not only playing this as I would be if I was like doing this kind of as a tutorial, kind of a guide, kind of thing, as a like a 100% playthrough. You know, I want to try and give anyone, you know, this is not for like the generation today. This is obviously generation in 10 years' time. You know, I want to like leave a walkthrough to trying to help people have a better start playing this game and not have a difficult time. You know what I mean? So basically, this is obviously Fandel. If you remember him from my original series, then you know who he is. And this is Sven. Now, both of them are in somewhat ways, you know, not pleasant, but Fandel is the lesser of a dick, basically.
Riverwood's agreeable.
What
enough,
he basically agrees,
For
you know,
village?
what you get from him is pretty much, you know, if you kind of hear both of their arguments with each other, you do kind of favour towards Fandel anyway. Because his argument is that he's just a lazy prick, that he's meant to be working at the mill, but he doesn't. He's a bard, but he's meant to be working at the mill. And whereas Sven, he's basically working his ass off, doing his job, what he's supposed to be doing, and he's obviously, you know, thinks he's a ladies' man and whatever he thinks, and he feels that Camilla, who's in here, belongs to him and nobody else. So in essence, he's more of a dick than, you know, than Fandel is. But even though Fandel could have gone about it the more grown-up way, but you know, you can still understand.
Did you hear?
That anyway. So you can either go to either one to kind of start this, but you obviously want to get Fandel. The main reason you want to get Fandel is because he can teach you archery. He can teach you archery, and you can get your levels up to 50. Now, obviously, if you know anything about your levels, then you know it goes all the way up to 100. So if Fandel can get me to level 50, then that's halfway, which is great. Which is also one of the things. If you're playing the legendary walkthrough or playthrough, you kind of want to go for archery because you don't want to go in and fighting someone that can pretty much one-shot you, especially with a two-handed sword. Pretty much when it comes to armor, in what actually helps you in this game, at this level. Now, also keep in mind, every 10 levels, I do believe that all the enemies increase in damage and hit points as well, I do believe. So, being on Legendary, believe it or not, Orcish Armor is pretty much the point where you can finally no longer be one-shotted by something, but you can still die within 2 to 3 hits. Anything less than so, but even steel plated, even like so, this is advanced armor. So this basically makes steel plated. Steel plated is god awful. So pretty much there's no point in wearing anything. There's no point in wearing anything until you get Orcish Armor. Now, me being level 20, the cool thing about this is that I should even be able to find stuff like that now. Most of the majority of the time.
Next time you might want to get dressed before leaving the house.
Thank you. So even when you're like say like level 40, like between level 30 40, you start to find shit. You start to find stuff in people's homes, or in dungeons and stuff.
Sleeping giant. Truly. So maybe my mother isn't crazy after all. You had best tell the Jarl in Whiterun. He needs to know about this. Lucan's got a little bit of everything at the Riverwood Trader. If you need weapons or armor, see Alvor, the blacksmith. Camilla Valerius knows I'm the best man in Riverwood. That elf is kidding himself if he thinks she would choose him over me. I've seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood Trader to speak with her when I'm not around. He's wasting his time.
The chicken.
You may be right. Camilla may see Faendal as little more than a friend, but why take chances?
This is what I mean. He's a right dick.
Give Camilla this letter. It's full of venomous nonsense. Tell her it's from Faendal.
Now, if you're obviously worried about like cocking up, you can always just do a bit of a quick save, and then just go in here.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
So right now I don't really want to talk to him per se. I just want to get her.
Maybe you could talk some sense into my...
So I can say it's a lie, but also you want to pick this one.
What are you talking about? What's in the letter? Oh my. He wanted me to think Faendal wrote this?
Yes.
Thank you for telling me the truth. Could you talk to Faendal as well? I'm sure he'll want to thank you for standing up for him.
That's usually the road that I like to take. You can go the other way. You can go talk to Faendal first.
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my bad side. Get me mad, and I'll prank you. And not a little, a lot. Ugh, everybody around here is so
Okay, that's
serious.
new. I've never had him approach me before. I've always had him up there. Maybe that's what he was supposed to do.
Good dog.
But I don't know. Yeah, maybe that's what he was supposed to do. Like, met you when you got to a certain point in the street. Because remember the Legendary Edition, that never happened. No, he's obviously going to be pissed with you as soon as you tell him about this.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose. I appreciate your help. Please, take this. Some gold I've saved up from working at the mill.
So not only that, but then you can ask him to follow you.
Lead the way.
He's also got wood on him now. But the cool thing
Still
about
here.
this is that you can not only pay him. They must have took that out then because they saw that as an exploit. Well, keep in mind when I exported that from PS3 to PC, he was already done. I mean, I was already done. Yeah, so when I exported it from PS3 to PC, I already had 100 on archery. Okay, that's something
right
to
behind
keep a note of.
What do you want me to carry?
That is something to keep note of. Unless that's a bug that's just happened. Hold on a minute. Unless that's a bug that's just happened and it shouldn't have happened. Yes, it might have been a bug. Yes, I am thinking it might have been a bug as well. Because that's just something that I'm like a bit curious about actually.
Well, one of us has to do
It's a
something.
bit weird that they
I said no. No adventures,
Yeah.
no theatrics, no thief chasing.
that's a bit strange that.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer.
Yeah, that's
Maybe you could talk.
that's a little bit
What
strange.
are you talking about? Oh my. Thank you for telling me the truth.
Yeah.
Could you talk to Faendal?
Maybe I need to wait for him to drop off
You're
the
not
logs
from a
because
rock,
sometimes he's supposed to have the logs on him. Alright, let's just wait an hour. There he is. We'll let him drop that off. So I'm not too sure if that was a bug that just happened. Because I don't know. It's going to be hard to say. It's actually quite hard to say.
Riverwood's agreeable
Yeah, do you
enough,
want to hurry up and do your thing?
For a Nord village.
Just really spent an hour and you still stood there. Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to go and talk around with everybody else for a little bit. But that was a bit strange. That was a little bit strange, actually. I'm going to take this because I haven't got the achievement yet for this. Okay, there's you. Oh, pardon me. Right, let's just chop some wood and get the achievement. I mean, if they have removed that, that's kind of interesting. I mean, I can't see why they would have removed that, because it wasn't anything that major. Because at the end of the day, you could only still get your skill to a certain point. Even the people. Oh, the mods are deactivated. No, so the achievements are deactivated because of. Yeah, I think I need to reactivate them. Well, I think there is a mod for that, but I don't. Did I turn that off? I might have turned that off, you know. That's probably why I didn't get the achievement then. Okay. That's something I'm going to have to look into. Whoever fucking Fandel's just pissed off too. Right, you know what? Let's just wait until... sure. Whatever. Well, I haven't stolen anything just yet. And the game won't send out their thugs if you haven't stolen anything yet. Which is still good. No. Now, what I've learned about these, so basically what happens, it usually tends to happen when you like get into Whiterun. When you finally get to Whiterun, it tends to happen there. And what basically, it's when you steal shit from Whiterun. There's always someone that does it. Oh, look how beautiful that is. Oh, you know what I forgot to do in the last episode? Thumbnail shot. Yay. Wow, that's just beautiful. Me in the nude. So you're gonna see the transition. You're gonna see the transition between me getting clothes eventually. Yeah. So I shouldn't really see any bandits right now. So basically, it's bandits. Bandits are the things that. Or no, sorry, not bandits. Or is it bandits? Hide bandits or hide thugs. One of the two. It's what people obviously send after you when you've robbed them.
That letter ought to convince Camilla to never speak to Faendal.
Yeah, it's something along those lines. Oh, there you are.
Gonna get cold too.
Yeah.
It's my mill. Some folks thinks it's my town too, but it ain't. The Jarl in Whiterun owns the land and the town. I just pay the taxes. And by supplies, I suppose you mean weapons and armor? Alvor can help you out. He's our blacksmith.
So she's the one that you that you would go to if you have chose the Stormcloaks. I mean, I get that it makes sense. I do get that it makes sense. You know, obviously it would be kind of horrible of you to give someone money and then take it back off them. So I kind of get that they have removed that. Again, that could still be a bug. That could still be a bug, as far as I'm aware of.
What are you? Got any ale or mead?
But yes. Well, yeah, we got some mead. We got some honey. Here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so good thing is, let's go to his house. I fucking spent 22 fucking minutes and we just haven't really done anything. Well, like I said, I've never actually started this new and special edition. Only on legendary. So yes, if you're on legendary edition, you can do that. On legendary, you can give him money, so you can like give him money to increase your skill, and then you can take it off him again. So it depends on what you're playing on. It really just depends on what you're playing on. Okay. So you want to obviously come in here anyway. Now, I've never known him with two bows. That's something that's a bit strange. I've never actually known him with two bows before. Here we go. Now, okay, that's a, I don't know if that it. Oof, that could be a bug. That happens even on the Legendary Edition. But here's what you do for this one. If I was to pick that up, I'll be in trouble, right? However,
Still here.
if you tell him to pick it up,
All right, what is it?
since it's in his house, yeah.
What do you need?
You tell him to pick it up,
Okay, got it.
he will. Then,
Anything else?
if you take it off him,
I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry?
if you then take it off him, boom.
Le-
When you go look at it, you will see that it's no longer stolen. Nope, it's no longer stolen. So that's how you get around that situation. Now that does not do that for every other stolen item. This only does it in his property. You obviously want to give him this. I didn't mean to do that.
Done.
You
I've
obviously
got your back.
want him to have that because you want him
All right, what is
to
it?
be able to
What do you need?
protect your ass.
Okay, got it.
Right, you want him to protect your
Anything
ass.
else?
He's the one that's going to go in. He's the one that's going to be your lifesaver. He's the one that's going to pretty much save the day and keep them distracted as long as possible. What am I doing? I have no idea what am I doing. Always don't forget to look underneath here. So you obviously want to make sure that he has health. You not only you want to make sure that he has health. You obviously want to take as much stuff as he has because again, you just want to do that. You want to take everything that he has. So
I'm right behind you.
like I said, you want him to stay in the fight.
What do you want me to carry?
Now, if he's just got the bow, he'll have to fight someone who has a fucking two-handed weapon or a sword or a weapon with his bow, right? That sucks. That would fucking suck. Just you being there with a bow while they have the freedom with a two-handed weapon or a sword and a shield smacking him, and he has no defense. Even if I gave him armor, he will just be hitting them with a bow, and he'll be taking constant damage, which is not great. So if you give an NPC an actual other weapon as well, they'll alternate. They will switch according if they're going to go in close combat. They'll switch from the bow to that, but their main prime use will be their bow, but for long distance. Yeah. Also, don't piss off your NPCs by hitting them too much because that's never good. That's never a good thing. It's never a good thing. Obviously, I don't have a. No, I do have a bow. I do have a bow. My apologies. My apologies. I do have a bow. So you're thinking, well, I sold my other bow because of this hunting bow. That's one of the main reasons why I swapped it, because this is better. Wait. Oh, I've duplicated the bow. I actually. Oh my god! By me saving, I've actually duplicated the bow. Shit.
Still here.
Oh wow. Never mind.
What do you want me to carry?
Yeah. Yeah, I have as well. Fucking hell. Now hold on.
You lead,
I
I'll
mean,
follow.
we could try again. We could just try that again to see if it has changed.
I've
Again,
got your back.
it might not have done. Might not.
I'll show you what I know.
It's a bit. Again, it's really strange. It is a bit fucking strange. It's strange not having that. It is strange not having that.
I'll show you what I know.
No, I didn't mean to do that. It is strange not having that
What do you want me to carry?
functionality. Yeah. Now, I believe that the only person that you can somewhat get your money back, there was a guy in Windhelm, that you can actually sell your stuff to him to get your money back. And he teaches you speech, which is what you want, basically. You want speech. Okay, moving on. I suppose I could... wait, get over here. Get over here. Come on. Find out what you're doing. You could have come straight down there. What are you doing? Right, come here.
I'm right behind you.
I know, you are.
What do you want me to carry?
Right, just give me your bow for a second. I
You
mean,
lead, I'll follow.
it's better than anything. What I'm about to do is better than anything. Now, luckily, I've obviously got leather to upgrade these, which is fine. There we go. There you go.
Take what you
I'm
need,
right
my
behind
friend. Within reason.
What do you want me to carry?
Did I just give it him? Did I just give you it? Okay, I was just making sure. Wait, did I just take... What did I just... Ah, you know, we're good. We're good. Alright.
Lead on.
Yes. So, okay.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Obviously, of course, I'm a little bit excited to start this again.
To protect yourself or deal
But at the same time,
damage.
I'm still a bit obviously annoyed that I've lost everything else. Yeah, don't sell that because I just did that. So you just want to sell everything. Everything that you have, you want to sell. Because there's no point. You probably think to yourself, but John, you could have give Fandel the armor. No. Well, I'll get him better stuff later. Don't worry about it.
Whatever you need.
Shit, hold on. Right. We'll favour that. Here we go.
Simple and strong. I can afford.
And then we'll just assign that as number 1. Oh, wait, hold on. Nope, 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 wrong one. There we go.
You're nothing but trouble.
Oh, yeah, that's what he says to you when you crossed him. All right, so we're almost ready. We're almost ready to set off to Whiterun. Right, first things first. We just need to like find out about in here.
Yeah, well, I don't know what. The Riverwood Trader is everything. I think I have a few old spell books laying about. If you want more, you'll have to go to the College of Winterhold.
First, yeah.
Some may call this junk.
So let's see what he's got.
I call them treasures.
Mora. Shout, you got Talis right there. Jesus. Okay. There's been times when he's had it. There has been times when he's actually had it. But like I said, right now you just want to make money. You want to make as much money as you want. Look, even this. Even this. Sell this. Don't sell these because you can disenchant these. You need to make as much money as possibly you can. All these are your friends right now. I don't bother with... No, actually, no, I do. Don't bother with stamina. I don't bother with stamina. It's mostly health and magicka that I tend to stick with. Everything else, I just sell. Because it's just excess weight that you don't really need. Amethyst, get rid of. It also helps get your speech up. Okay, 6 log. Yeah, I suppose I can get rid of that. Don't really need it. Garnet. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. Now you can either wait for this later, but there's no harm in having the quest kind of like resting there on your miscellaneous or your main quest.
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon.
Come on in. We got warm food. We got rooms and food. Drink.
Looking to blow yourself up? I hear that's what magic does to you. There's a college in Winterhold that teaches magic, unless that blew up too. Be a lot safer just to have the Jarl's wizard teach you a thing or two. There have been whispers. A boy up in Windhelm, name of Aventus Aretino, been trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Some fool is opening a museum in Dawnstar. They say he's paying people to collect artifacts from that old mythic Dawn cult. Looking at the Riverwood Trader had his store broken into the other night. Oddly enough, barely anything's been stolen. Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. Nobody trusts those mages way up north in their college. Gods only know what they do up there. Word is, Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War's only gonna get worse now. Take a look. Word is, Ulfric Stormcloak. They say a dragon attacked Helgen. Sounds like hogwash to me.
Not sure about it. Let me do this one.
Long as you clean up. You know how to use it, right? Mix a couple of ingredients together.
Again, River
see
was
what
a
happens.
tutorial.
A little wheat and blisterwort makes a healing potion.
That pretty much kind of gets you on
plenty of ingredients for sale too.
Yeah, that pretty much kind of
Take a
gets
look.
you on the ball rolling. You just get a bit of bliss there. That nice.
Until next time.
So yeah, like I said, it's the whole river was pretty much like a tutorial. So There's the beet and wheat and craft. Sweet, and then it's that little objective, which is kind of nice. Oh yes. And like I said, you want to kind of give him health. Again,
I've got your back.
more health that he has, the longer he'll
What do you want me to carry?
survive and stay in the fight. So that's kind of what you want to do. You don't want him to die. Although, keep in mind, he can only die if you are the one to do the finishing blow. Yeah, so what will basically happen is...
You lead, I'll follow.
If he's fighting like another enemy NPC, right? He'll drop to like a knee. He'll drop to like a knee, and be in this kind of weird recovery state. Now the only way he'll die again if you accidentally shoot him with a bow by you aiming for the other guy, right? So you aim for the other guy, but you accidentally hit him instead, or he gets hit by another enemy in a crossfire. So basically, another enemy shoots his bow while he's trying to aim at me. So when he goes to his knee, all other enemies will then lock onto you, right? Or they'll lock onto the next thing of yours that you've summoned. So if I've summoned a dog, or say if I've summoned something else, they'll target that. If it's just me and him, then they'll come after you. And if it's a character with a bow and he shoots, and say if Fandel is down on his knee and there's a guy behind him, shoots the arrow over Fandel, but tries to hit me, but hits him instead, it will kill him. So you have to be careful with that. You have to be careful with all of that.
You're that visitor, Ben Pokin.
Yes.
They say a dragon attacked Helgen.
Okay.
Sounds like hogwash to me.
So pretty much that's kind of one of the main reasons why I actually went in there, because I actually wanted to speak to all of them, because
You're new around
what's
here,
about to happen
so
next.
I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my...
Shut up. Naked. Come here.
Get me mad, and I'll be careful.
Shut up. Alright, moving on. Now, there are other places, there are other things that I can come in here and steal and whatever, but yeah.
The Riverwood, my sister Kim... an ornament. Solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northwest of town.
So this is your plan, Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
So he said by the 8, so clearly he doesn't believe in Talos. I don't know, I could be wrong. Very rare she actually points to the actual location.
We have to go through town and across the
it's up
bridge
there.
to get to Bleak
Let's
Falls
see where she
Barrow.
points.
You can see it from here, though.
The
mountain
blacksmith.
just over the buildings.
Sometimes she'll actually point to the right thing. It
Those
depends.
thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled
Good
with
dog.
traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
Mm-hmm.
You're a button to walk. Dog. Run him. He's in the shop that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one. Run him. Gonna get cold tonight. Shut up. Might want to at least cover your delicates. I think she'll run to me now. Run. Wait for you. Either this save or something's fucking not right. Only she would run. That's weird.
That is a bit strange.
This is the bridge out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child.
Yeah.
Mara bless you. Well, it's a winding road up the mountain just ahead. You'll know you're in the right place once you spot the old watchtower. Once you get to the tower, head north. Bleak Falls Barrow should be just around the corner further up.
Cheers, man.
Good luck. Lucan and I will be waiting for you back in the shop.
Amazing, I can still hear her from this distance. That's a female for you. Oh, I can finally get on with shit. It took me 40 fucking minutes to finally get out of fucking Riverwood. Jeez. Oh, fuck. Why? Probably lowered the difficulty or something. That was a bit easy, wasn't it? No, it's still legendary. That's strange. Okay, well, I was going to do something completely different then. Oh shit. Bad method. Nope. Yeah, well, okay, that didn't go the way that I normally intend it to go. Come on then. So normally what I would do is I would normally tell Fandel to walk down there. I'll tell him to like.
Still here.
I'll tell him to like to do something for me, and I'll tell him to walk down there, and triggers that. That doggy ass. That doggy ass. That doggy ass. That doggy ass. Here we go. Sometimes there's 3 up there, but I'm happy that there's only 2. Well, okay, that was productive. Definitely was entertaining for you, hopefully. I hope. Now, a lot of people just tend to keep to the path and go all the way down there, but if you come over here, this is a great way to join the Brotherhood. Oh no, not the Brotherhood. Sorry, the Companions. There we go. So if you just drink a potion, do a shot of venom. Oh baby. Oh baby. Nice. Nice. You're not gonna be able to kill him, by the way, even if well, if they weren't here, you'd be dead. All right, let's just put that out there. You'd be fucking dead. You can technically favour your potions as well. So you can technically put a favour on there, favour on there, favour on there. So then you can just go, well, I kind of need this. I'm gonna poison him a little bit.
Must have run off.
Careful with that.
Good mate. Run up, search him. Thank you. Oh, she's gonna talk to me.
You handle yourself well. You could make for a decent shield, brother. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth.
Yeah.
If you go to him, good luck.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
From Falkreath. Yes.
I've been looking for you. Let's see here. Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Got to go.
You've got no clothes. You should get some.
You look strong. Come to your Jorvaskar.
Why is it that everything's done?
Getting tired of hanging around talking all day.
Fuck. It's not fair,
A
man.
lot on the wind today.
Fucking fair. I'm usually really good at predicting what people are going to say in this. God damn it. Yeah, just go back and watch the PS3 version of this. And just watch the PS3 version, Legendary Edition of this, and just look at all this grass. There's just hardly nothing there. I need to go check something, because if something's not there, then it ain't going to work. Okay, thank God. I've had it before. I've started a new playthrough on a PS3, and there was no guards, and I couldn't get into Whiterun, because you need to be approached by a guard, which fucking sucks. Okay, what I'm going to probably do is I'm going to do a little bit more. Now, a lot of people are thinking, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I'm going to tell you what I'm going to be doing. So, on if you're doing a playthrough, if you're doing a run through on Legendary, and you're giving yourself an added challenge of 0 deaths, right? If you go and do a whole Let's Play and you're doing a 0 death run, now I've never known anyone play Skyrim on Legendary as a casual game. No one does that. Well, not that I'm aware of anyway. I certainly don't do that. Because a casual game is a game, well, because it's casual. You're taking your time. Oh, no. You're just casually, blindly going into here and casually going over there and doing shit. You know, you're not taking it super, super seriously. If you're playing a game casually, you don't normally play a game on the hardest difficulty. You're playing on a casual game like Adept or lower or whatever you don't normally play it on the hardest fucking setting. When you play it on the hardest setting, you normally are playing with an added challenge. Now, yes, there's no death counter in Skyrim, so you can die as much time as you want. But the bottom line is, you know that you've died, which is not great. So, with this being a Legendary playthrough, now you're probably thinking, but it says Legendary in the title, but this is a special edition. Again, even though, because it's the difficulties, the name of the difficulty for you. If you're that stupid, and I have to fucking explain it to you. Yes, if you're that fucking stupid, because it's the name of the difficulties. Yes, Legendary is the original version of Skyrim, but yes, you're just a fucking idiot. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm just showing my mods, and I think it's... Why am I showing you my mods? I don't know why I'm showing you my mods. I have no idea. Yeah, so, yeah, okay. Well, anyway, moving on. So, well, there was the patch. But okay. So, if you're anybody, obviously, if you know anything about Legendary Edition, Legendary difficulty, then if you remember what I've mentioned before in previous Let's Plays, the ones that have fucking been taken down, for those that obviously are watching this for the very first time in the future, to apologise for the cringiness of the and the shit quality of the Let's Play, but either way. Oh, pretty much. Oh, I don't give a shit anyway. But anyway, I'm just being me, so fuck you. Right, anyway. So basically, distractions. Okay, distractions. You need distractions as much as possible. You need as many distractions as possible. Yeah, in order to survive. He is classed as a distraction because you send him in like I was going to do with the wolves. So you want distractions. You want as many distractions as you possibly can. Because the more distractions you have, the less focus is on you, and therefore you won't fucking die, hopefully. So you then just got to... You then got to... okay.
So imagine this being like a door. Imagine this being basically like a door, right? So at the moment, without him, all you can really hope for is to find quests that are not that challenging. So that will be... In terms of opening a door, it would be like you putting your hand on the door handle. Getting him is you opening the door to a jar. You're opening that door to a jar. Now, the distractions that I will eventually be getting will be me opening the door almost fully, but keeping my hand on the door handle. And then it's when me getting every single one of these to 100 and getting Daedric armor for myself, also with those other distractions and him, I will eventually be able to open the door fully, let go of the handle, and but that is pretty much a great... Yeah, that's kind of my explanation of, like, when are you ready to basically smash the game. I mean, when I mean smash the game, I mean, like, beat it. You know, not have to fear about dying, especially if you give yourself that added chance.
If it makes any sense. Right now, I'm pretty much vulnerable, like, for everything.
Need a ride?
And where I'm basically going is not good.
Well,
I mean, it's
know
good.
The companions make their home here.
Wait.
Their mead hall, your Vasker, is the oldest building in the city. Oh, and there's a nasty feud between two families called the Grey Mains and the Battleborns. You want to be careful there. The rest you can find out by asking the townsfolk. Start with the barkeep at the Bannered Mare or the Castle Steward.
Speaking to these, not all holds have a carriage, so only some do.
Where do you want to go?
And I'll probably touch upon that on a later date. But where we want to go right now, we want to go to Winterhold. Yes.
Sit back and
No, we don't. 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 I went to the wrong place. It's fine. It's fine. I need to go there anyway. Shit. It was only 20 gold. It was only 20 gold. It's fine. went to the wrong place. I was meant to go to Whiterun. No. Yeah, I went to the wrong place. Yeah, bollocks. I went to the wrong one. Okay, either way, I've got that discovered now, so I don't have to pay to come here in the future. Shit, my bad. I mean, I suppose we could just learn about the history here, but while we're here.
Need a ride? It's an old city, I can tell you that. The Palace of the Kings is ancient. It's not the friendliest place for outsiders. The Dark Elves were all forced to live in a slum called the Grey Quarter. The Argonians can't even live inside the walls. They're all stuck out on the docks. Still, Candlehearth Hall's got decent food and cheap bunks. And you could do worse.
The reason where I'm going could be dangerous.
Where do you want to go?
Is because when you got the Dawnguard DLC, vampire attacks are more frequently, which is not good. Right, it's not good. So we need to go to Winterhold.
Sit back and enjoy the ride.
Freezing my tits off. Yeah. So vampire attacks can be quite frequent. Now that's kind of making me question, because if that money thing isn't a bug with Fandel, then what else have they fucking removed? Seriously, what else have they fucking removed from the game?
And you're not bringing home any.
And you'd have me do what? Join the college and prance about casting spells all day?
Don't just walk away from me. Where do you think you're going?
To the inn for a drink, of course. Where else could I even go in this god's forsaken town?
And what? You think that'll solve all your problems?
Probably not, but it's worth a try.
Right, the reason why I stood over here is because if I stood over there, right by the guard will basically walk alongside you like every fucking NPC does in this game and start talking to you. When they talk to you, you don't hear the conversation between these two.
Gonna get cold tonight. Might want to at least cover your delicates. Wasn't by choice, I can tell you that. Options were in short supply. Branmir and I grew up here, and nearly any money I make, he drinks away. Without the coin to pack up and leave, I decided to take to trading. Very funny. I'm sure you've noticed that Winterhold isn't exactly overflowing with people. So I'll sell whatever I can. If it's worth putting a price on, you can bet I'll do it. I've been burned a few times, made a few bad deals, but mostly I come out on top. Yeah, it was stupid of me. I shouldn't have believed the story and just refused the trade. But I didn't, and now I'm stuck with this worthless junk.
Yeah, you definitely want to get this.
Some line about this clothing and Ingol Barrow. He said it was worth more than its weight in gold if I took it back there. Something about placing it back in Ingol's chamber, I don't know. What was I thinking? Even if it were true, I'm not setting foot in some ancient tool filled with who knows what. I don't even care anymore. You want to check it out? Fine. I'll sell you the thing for 50 gold, and then it's your problem. Fine, here you go. You get killed on account of this thing, it's not my fault. Got it? But I suppose if it does actually turn out to be worth something, let me know, will you?
Yeah, you want to get that.
Until next time.
Because just in the off chance she dies, you won't be able to get that claw. So, Ingol Barrow, oh shit, is never on the map. It does eventually appear on the map, but not right now. Yeah. Look at all this. It's so fucking empty right now. Jesus. So there, I think that's the job that I was asked to do right there. So I believe it's over here somewhere, but anyway. So, yeah, I think that is just more for a treasure. Right. So, what you want to do to get it cheaper, I believe... Okay, so what... If you remember, I mentioned about getting another distraction. Now, this distraction will normally cost you 270 gold. Or there's a chance where you can get it for 30 gold, if you're lucky. So first things first, we need to come up here and just talk to her.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. Oh, forgive me. Most who arrive here do so because they have heard of the college beforehand. This is the College of Winterhold, a safe haven for mages in Skyrim, a place of wisdom and arcane knowledge. I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here? Perhaps, but what is it you expect to find within? Ah, the immortal plane. It is said to be the source of all magic. This is a noble goal, indeed. It would seem that the college has what you seek.
You can pick anything you like, but I always prefer that one.
What can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will.
Right, this is obviously where you now...
It's been a pleasure.
Do like a bit of an hour quick save. And face this way. The reason why you want to face that way is just in case...
Greetings. Welcome to the college.
Just in case there was an attack of vampires that spawned in behind you. That's happened to me a few times before.
What's the hurry?
You want to get your bow out, just in case.
Much not. No matter what. If you can pass the test, then yes.
So what I'm after is...
Excellent. The mage light spell
Nope,
is
that's
useful
not the
to
one I
any
want.
mage, not just those
So you
specializing
basically...
in alteration. Huh?
Oh,
All right.
So what you want to do is just load it back. you need to hit her. You need to basically hit her, which hopefully will change the
Welcome to
the answer.
Winterhold's glory days may lie. If you can pass the test, then yes. Excellent. The flame Atronach is a vital companion for anyone
There it
relying
is.
on conjuration. Summoning
Just
one
took me
here will
one
certainly
time.
show your skill.
Just took me one time. I don't know that spell.
No? Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you for a mere 30 gold. Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim.
No, I'll get
They
it.
also
30
sell
gold.
Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast.
It's finally that fucking sun thing for once is actually fucking working. Jesus. So, I should already have it now, right? Yes. I just favour that. Boom. Now, if your magic is too low, which mine shouldn't be...
The college is an asset to Skyrim, even if it goes unnoticed or unappreciated. Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice.
And there,
I'll lead you across
ladies
the
and
bridge.
gentlemen,
Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with
is my
Mirabelle Irvine, our master
distraction
wizard.
that I just
Please,
mentioned.
follow me.
Yep, that is my... Hey, you got the gatekeeper. Oh, well, no, achievements are working. Ah, okay. So my cheat mod is actually... so I have a mod, kind of a... Well, no, it's not actually a mod. It's actually more of a... Like a bit of a file paperwork. So now there's two. So having her, it doesn't necessarily kind of open the door like I've just mentioned. It does a little bit. It opens it a little bit more of a jar, but not completely open ajar. So it's gone from a jar to kind of slightly open. And that's with having these two. Now she only lasts for 30 seconds, which kind of fucking sucks. But, or 60 seconds, whatever. But she's better than nothing. I'd rather have, like, them two than nothing. Because what would happen is if, say, Fandel was to go down on one knee, not in terms of proposing, because that would be weird, I would summon, there'll be enough time for me to summon her again, which then she can then...
Winterhold's glory days may lie behind it.
You know,
but
continue until he
is
can
on.
get back up again and continue. And then eventually I can, hopefully we can down whoever the fuck we're killing.
You'll need to speak with Mirabelle Irvine. Her quarters are in the Hall of Countenance, but she could be anywhere on the grounds. She's the master wizard here. Archmage Aaron may be in charge, but Mirabelle runs the place. You do well to remember that.
So obviously I'm going to go through all the dialogue now. And I remember in my original series of this, I even said like the first, say, 10 episodes are going to be so fucking boring because I'm just going to be going around talking to everyone. But, you know, at the end of the day, it is meant to be 100% Let's Play. And that's basically what it is.
We are the only group left in Skyrim dedicated to the study of the arcane. There are others who study, to be sure, but they do so in private and often in secret.
Yeah, I'm going to try my damnedest to try and cut as much stuff out as possible.
Certainly. Destruction spells come in different forms, each useful for various purposes. Concentration spells can be cast immediately, though they're weaker. Good for a tight spot and less costly if you miss. You'll also need to decide whether to devote yourself to a single type of spell. Focusing solely on flame spells will make them more powerful, but you may find yourself at a disadvantage against foes immune to fire.
See, now that's completely bullshit, by the way. I think they just do that just to kind of make the game feel, you know, that little bit more realistic, I guess. But the truth of it, the complete truth of it, is once you get your destruction to 100 and you've got perks on everything, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter if you like concentrate on fire. So even if you just started concentrating on fire flames, you know, when your destruction levels up and levels up and levels up, you can just quite easily switch to ice, and it will do just the same damage as fire would be doing, just depending on the whoever you're shooting, or it depends on who you're hitting. So even if it's just a normal bandit, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Yeah, it's the same with there's the blacksmith in Riften. He basically says to you, yeah, don't forget to come to me, you know, so I can repair your armor. There's no repairing system in the game. There's absolutely no repairing system in the game. So again, I guess they do that just to try and make the game feel a little bit more realistic, more real life kind of thing. But that's actually not true. You that is basically right here. Your apprentice, your adept, and your master. Once you get to master, it pretty much, you know, unless you don't have perks on these ones, yeah, it just makes no fucking sense. Yeah, yeah, just keep that in mind. Also, don't do magic on legendary, for the love of fucking god, because it'd be pointless. There's a reason why the difficulty of magic only goes as far as master.
Yes, of course.
Which master is there. So master difficulty is the only difficulty that magic has any use that you can use master on. Yeah, and you would have to get your magic all the way to 100 and perks and everything. I think there's a standing stone that kind of gives you an extra bit of a boost. But master difficulty is literally the only real difficult level that it's the last difficulty for magic. After that, it's pointless. It's absolutely fucking pointless. It's useless. It's obsolete.
Trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here.
Okay, I'm gonna probably say that right there then. Yeah, so obviously, I don't even have to do this. Right, when I'm right here right now, I don't even have to do this. I don't have to speak to her. I'm gonna probably speak to her anyway, but I'm gonna probably start the lesson. But you don't have to do it. You can leave that right there. That's the great thing about this game, is that you can just leave shit where it is. So there's a guy, Augustus or Gus, whatever his name is, and he basically is the conjurer. He's the conjurer of. He's the master of conjurer. So you need to keep him in mind. But you know that's for another episode. But anyway, I've been loving gaming. Hope you guys enjoyed this stuff. Get like and subscribe. Don't forget to link in the description. Wait, no, I'm not loving gaming. No. So I'm I'm a middle-aged gamer. I hope you guys enjoyed this stuff. Get the like and subscribe. Don't forget links in the description if you want to follow me on social media. Also, don't forget to let the choice be yours. Until then, guys, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Until then, take care. Bye bye.